Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele. We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan. When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Headbutt from behind. Up and down. What a slam. Slips away just in time.
This is disgusting.
That's a sadistic individual. You can sever an artery or suffer nerve damage after something like that. Or at least need a tetanus shot.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is, well, he's an ugly. No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up.
And he gets the shoulder up before, too.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way. Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Here we go. He fails to connect.
Running bulldog.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Look at Maivia going to work on the animal. The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Arm wringer.
Applied. Well, that came to an end with a butt punch. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
That unraveled on George. Oh.
Oh, God.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well, MyVia's called the Heights. George is tied up here.
Backbreaker.
That'll realign your vertebrae. No way Steel's coming back from that. He's able to slip away from that.
Oh, my Lord, what is he? Oh, gross.
How barbaric. Soaring European uppercut. Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Uh-oh. Elbow drop.
Oh, my God.
For the win. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
He's still got life in this matchup. Peter Maivia prevents that one from connecting.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles. Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Headbutt! Oh man. Uh-oh. Goes into the corner. Peter Maivia just rubbing it in now. Boom!
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But take it over! Going for the win here! Wow! Steel with a big win over Peter Maivia.
Here is your winner!
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect. Just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty. Boom! What a headbutt! Ooh! Boom, what a kick! Oh! He's able to dodge out of the way. Peter Maivia sensed that was coming.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. George beats him to the punch. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
Thought it was time, but it ended up backfiring. Villa going to work on the Animal. The High Chief has all the answers right now.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well, MyVia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief, MyVia. And he goes for the pin. Kick out before the ref's count.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown.
Punished right into the cover. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
It's unthinkable.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
The arm's trapped. Not able to punch his way out.
Peter MyVia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the MyVia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime. Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal. Steel is becoming a bloody mess in there. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Ooh! He's at a disadvantage. Oh, God.
Peter MyVia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter MyVia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, MyVia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Tagged with a punch.
That unraveled on George.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
And he's keeping this intact. Going and going.
Yeah, MyVia has really figured the Animal out here. Lariat! Good Lord, that was nasty.
George,
here we go. It's popping off.
Oh, and it's reversed. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state. Fist after fist. Neither one relenting here. That shot ends things.
Oh, man. What a headbutt. Vicious.
The High Chief, Peter MyVia, really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles. Oh yeah, MyVia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Oh, I think the ring just moved. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a smash. That is just insulting. Oh, man.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Steel now just trying to survive.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But, guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan. When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Maivia is reaching that other level.
Jarring impact.
Getting set up in the corner now. Oh! Repeated headbutts. Bludgeoning their opponent. And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. Ooh, oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. Headlock cinched in and just tossed their opponent.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
Steel now just trying to survive. Just twisting. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, stomping away.
He's able to reverse it. Into the bend. George is trying to seal this one up. He's able to beat a 2 count.
He's still got more left in the tank. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission. Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain being in this submission much longer. Will the pain be too much? Will there be a surrender? Able to punch his way out. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. What a headbutt. Vicious. Boom, uppercut. That'll knock you silly. Oh. Nothing fancy there. Lift it up. What's next? Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Hammer lock the block.
Able to punch his way out.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. 2 count. He kicks out at 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, right to the throat. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Jarring European uppercut.
Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Being carried around now. What a counter by Peter Maivia.
Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Oh, tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Boom! Oh, what a kick! Ooh! Ooh, whoa!
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Peter Maivia. And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage.
Ooh! Ooh! Kick finds it. Uh-oh! Oh, here we go. Headbutt to the gut!
Slam down.
And he's in total control right now, only gaining more and more momentum.
Can Steel recover from this adversity?
Ah, gets cracked by the overhand.
Jarring European uppercut.
He puts him into the corner. On the top rope now.
Doing whatever it takes to win, and we're about to see it. Superplex from the top. And Peter Maivia is stepping up.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
Able to fight Maivia off.
Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind. He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match. Getting out of harm's way. Choke slam! Ooh!
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Going up and possibly out.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
Headlock.
Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, man.
Oh, that'll fillet your chest.
This has been a true brawl, and you can see Maivia and Steel are pushing each other to the limit.
Big impact.
Sent to the corner.
Ooh.
Oof. Headbutt. Oh, what impact.
Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Can Steel recover from this adversity?
Oh, an overhand chop. He caught him right on the cheekbone.
Shoulder tackle.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Powerbomb.
He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
That couldn't have felt good. Jarring European uppercut.
A reversal. Well scouted. Did you hear that impact? opponent here.
MyVia is reaching that other level. Big impact. What a headbutt. Vicious.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
Steel now just trying to survive. Man, what an uppercut. Oh, ouch.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards. MyVia just dominated the animal with that one. Into a backbreaker. MyVia can taste it now. Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
Perched up there on the top of the cage now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
It's not over yet. It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter MyFACTION.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently. And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And it's all come down to this, the finals. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. Heading back into the ring now.
This one's heading to the outside.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the most technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes.
And now propped up in the corner.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner. Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Oh, man! That looks like it hurts.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? Crashing down.
Samoan drop.
Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen. Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds,
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
Ooh!
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Oh, man.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Shoulder tackle. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Launched right out of the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Calculating the next move here. Boom! And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the rattlesnake's mouth right now.
Clothesline!
Stone Cold avoids the attack.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
Boom! Fights back against Stone Cold. And this one's taken to the outside. Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Nice counter by Austin.
Able to slip away.
Boom! Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Boom! On the apron.
Good Lord! Taking flight.
Clothesline. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
There it is. Reversal.
Every counter being answered with another. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
gets stopped in his tracks. Running leg drop. And all momentum has been taken from Austin.
And Austin is just one move from turning this around.
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needed.
Veteran instincts from Austin. DDT! Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. He gets back into the ring. Stone Cold on the verge of inciting an oh hell yeah from the WWE Universe. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
But a counter power slam.
Power shot. Oh, vicious. Headbutt. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Reigns down an elbow retaliation.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Power slam. Sent flying out of the ring here.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him.
One counter met by another. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth. Sent straight into the barricade.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Coming back from the outside now. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
There's the bulldog.
Rikishi now starting to bleed.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table being long for this world. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this all...
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. This could do it for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Big forearm.
Stone Cold with a well-timed shot.
And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi. Uh-oh.
Rikishi driver. Is that enough to take out Austin?
Oh, going right into the pin.
Two. He's still in this fight.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face at this point.
Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,